Eh, yeah. Let's try that again. We don't want to be an ogre more. Oh, man. I am still so trying to figure out, like, recording this, and I have so many things that I'm doing right now, and I do have a job still. That I know I'm missing a lot of stuff. One thing I know I'm missing is this. This is a 14th level, and I'm now 14th level, so I'm gonna go check that out. Yeah, he's on the second floor. That's probably why I missed it. And I doubt if he even has a quest notification type thing. I have a feeling it's just one of those things you got to do. That's what that sounds like. When you are ready at that time, seek me out, and I shall do such. There he is. Lessons anew.
Can I assist you?
You are now ready to learn about poison and the power we as druids have over it. Cenarius has blessed us with the ability to purge even the most foul of poisons with but a mere incantation. This gift is not to be taken lightly, and to ensure you learn this lesson, you will work to address the effects of poisonings as a layman would. Travel to Moonglade and speak with Dendrite Starblaze. He awaits your arrival to begin your lesson.
Be careful.
Accept. Okay. And then we teleport to Moonglade. Fun. So it's not the cat. Oh, here's a cloak. But it's magical, so I'll never be able to use it. Oh, this guy does have head. All 45th level, though. That's top end gear. Cloth. Does he have a leather one? He does. 102 armor. That will make a difference in bear form, even at 45. So definitely have to remember that one, which of course I will not.
Peace be with you.
Greetings, Druid. You are welcome in Night Haven, as well as all of Moonglade. The Cenarian Circle welcomes all beings who respect the authority and command of nature. While you are here, please be sure to preserve the balance in all things. Disturbances are not welcome here, and our wardens are trained to cease all hostilities without question. Poisons. While most druids in the past were put through pre-planned trials, your work will involve no such thing. There has been a rash of animal poisonings in Aberdeen. Yeah, we know that. And the village there has been unable to cure it. To that end, a representative there has asked Moonglade for aid, and we are sending you to aid them. This is no exercise. The work you do is quite real. Bear this in mind.
I'm listening.
The Cliff Spring Falls in Darkshore serves as the principal source of drinking water for the region, and now I suspect it is the principal source of the poison that is harming the local fauna, deer specifically. Use this sampler to draw some water from the mouth of the cave. There's no cave there. Ah. So it's further up the river. Right. Yeah, that would be up here. No, that's the bear one. This is the Naga one. Okay.
Greetings.
Once filled, delivered to a Landarian Night Song in Aberdeen. She is the one that requested our aid, and you will work with her to address this malady. So, objectives. Use an empty sampler to draw a sample of the water from the mouth of the cave by the falls. That's up on top there where the Naga are. Deliver the filled sampler to a Landarian Night Song. So, okay.
Go
in. Should we fly back or teleport back? I'm gonna no. Yeah, because I can always come back. How far away is it? Yeah, I'm gonna run down there. I'm gonna save my Hearthstone as much as possible, and I believe this flight is free, if I remember. So I'm going to take the extra minute to run down there and save my Hearthstone for emergencies in the next hour. Especially if I'm running up near that Naga cave, because I know I'm going to be tempted to look in and maybe think about completing that quest. And I might want that I might want that Hearthstone to get out of there. And here we go. Yeah, this is all free. Yeah, I'm just being cautious as always. Yeah, I know it can get really kind of boring, but this is the way you have to play Ironman. I mean, you don't, but if you want the best chances of succeeding, I think it's important to do as much as possible to save everything, to use everything. And once again, it always comes, I mean, the whole game is based upon getting pluses on equipment. You know, that's what it's all about. And that's all about this thing. You know, hit points and mana. Look at those partiers. It's one of those places you can't even get to. I don't think. I've never found a way there. Those mountains up there. I would imagine they'll put that into Classic Plus. I hope they do. You know, that's the kind of thing that they need for Classic Plus. They don't have to do all that much to make additions to the game. And there's places like that all over the maps. Yeah, so much of this map is incomplete. You know, like Teneris. This is kind of cool down here. You can swim along this whole southern area, and there's just all kinds of interesting things down there. This was never finished. You have the Furbolg kind of headquarters up there. They should turn this whole thing into a PvP zone. And I think they actually planned on that, especially down here.
What brings you here? May the stars.
There's so many possibilities to do with Classic Plus. This whole area down here, you know, it's a kill zone. It's a great place if you, especially if there's two of you and you just want to farm experience. All the Naga caves down here, but they haven't done anything else with this island, not that I know of anyway. You know, meanwhile, places like Darkshore here, you know, they use every inch and you know, every angle, and the designers were just meticulous on creating content in a small area, a lot of content in a small area, and making it feel bigger than it actually is. You know, even simple things like this lighthouse. Tie some kind of quest to that if you wanted to. All right. So, I'd like to still hunt for Moonstalker fangs amongst the easy Moonstalkers, not the matriarchs. Maybe poke a couple more rabid thistles. I want to wait for that one. Although I think she's pretty easy to beat, even at 16. She's probably a good possibility for us. This is the one that we're going to check right now while we're up there doing this one. And I want to be really careful about that. I think I'm going to go up on the other side of the river from the Furbolg side. But let's start marching towards that, because it takes a while to get up there. And we put on our buffs.
Still recharging.
I think that's the problem with when I'm going into bear form and then hitting attack. I think I'm doing it too quickly. There's a little delay in there. That's why I'm sometimes not attacking. I think that's the problem. Oh, what's this guy got? Alyssa. Which one is that one? Must have just come up from my new level of 14.
What brings you here?
Yeah, that's the tower. And I want to take a look at the guardians around there, because they do drop wool. Mostly linen still, but it would be really nice to keep my my first aid is getting close to wool. I think that's 80. And, you know, 114 is getting a little obsolescent. And I think wool is 201 or something like that, which with our hit points is a lot better. Although, I mean, linen can still save your life. 6 seconds is really fast to heal. You know, it's 114 in 6 seconds, where this guy is 56 in 12 seconds. And granted, you can do this while you're fighting, but, you know, if you just take a small break, like if I pop somebody on the nose with bash, it gives me 2 seconds to you know, do one of those, and that's you know, 30 hit points. 40 hit points, 30 hit points, somewhere in there. Keep you back in a fight, you know. Give you a chance to run away. So I'm gonna go up here. Look for the cats on the way here. Keep my eye out for them. There's one right there. I just don't think these things drop them at in any rate that I want. So now I wait for just a second before I hit that. And then it works. Pop 2. You should start running. Nope. All right. Oh, that's nice. What's that? That's my first cloak. Oh no. No, that's not. What am I thinking of? Getting confused. Thinking of shoulders. Think of much later. 12. 12. What's it look like? Green. Oh, I like that. Yeah, get a little color going. A little bit too brown. It's something. Thistle, rabbit thistle, you know, and a moonstalker. I'm gonna kill this guy and go in. Alrighty, you. Mm-hmm. See him down 100 points. That would be an F7. And try Wrath. Bring him into range. Air and attack. Alright, and I got that beautiful 10-minute rabies again. Ah, shoot. Oh well. Another one caught in a tree. Yeah. I think the rabies, yeah, the rabid ones are obviously the only ones that are going to give you the rabies. Ooh, that was nice. Rabid. It's just so many. Bears tend to kind of congregate. 14th level. Stick to what I'm doing. That one's in my way. Keep my eye on my thorns. 4 minutes left. try to use up my rage wisely. And then we are at an F5 for that one. And I'm going to do an F6 as well. There's another rabbit. Alright, we have a whole bunch of rabbits. 14s. Yeah, why not? Oh, shoot. Come on. Where did he come from? God, he's going out on the road. What the heck? So I kill him first. 15. So he'll be affected by that really a lot. Look at that rabid bear. Just like they, almost like they work together. But they have different paths, so they're different animals, you know? Another rabid bear wouldn't be coming over that line. But these two guys will, they'll actually cross each other's paths. This guy's gonna run soon, and I want to try. Alright. And F8 for the big heal. I got one fang, and that guy's a regular one. Oh, okay. Try a wrath. And switch into bear form. Wait that extra second to hit attack. And oops. Oh wait, God, what did I do that for? Oh, I gotta be really careful about that. Those two buttons are really close to each other. Still learning. F12. Still learning. Yeah, I might want to pull these two apart from each other. I don't want to hit bear form by accident. When I'm in bear form, I don't want to come out. Not easily. Moonstalker runt. So the runts don't seem to have them. But the regular moonstalkers do. Ooh, I got thorns. Got to be careful on this side because the furbo camps up ahead, and those guys are really aggressive because of the quest that's located there. Another mole. Okay. And medium heal. Oh no, that was a light heal. So to one of those. Okay, we got more rabbits on that side, and they are 14. And well, I'll go for this guy. And a quick mole. And a quick mole. I'm going to use up the rage that I have, because I'm going to be healing after all of these fights. And I'll be losing my rage anyway. Alright. Getting a nice little rhythm down here. Starting to have, you know, double things on my opponents, which is a good sign. And a quick mole. And a quick mole. Alright, halfway there. Halfway there.
I can't attack that target.
And that other fella killed most of this stuff. There's a regular moonstalker. And hopefully the demoralizing roar will really work well on these guys, because they're speed tackers, and so that's going to affect those even more. Alright, he's starting to bear down on me. Try a couple of moles in a row. Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to go full heal. Bang. Alright. I'm going to repop thorns and mark. And alright. And it hasn't respawned yet, which is a good sign. I think I come. Oh, 16. Oh. I can do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's always a danger in the cave itself. And F4 for bash. Yeah. And I want to peek in here first of all. So sometimes really close to the entrance. So I want to take this vial here. Near the falls, it said. Pushing spells, cave mouth. Cave mouth. Oh, shoot. Well, it says cave mouth. Cliff Spring Falls cave mouth. I'm just gonna keep popping these guys as they respawn. All right. 3, 4, 3. F1, 4. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, another one spawned out too. All right. F2. Get a quick maul in. And a bash. How much do I need for a bash? 10. All right. Sirens. Oh, shit. Yeah, respawning. Respawning. Run away. Well, okay. Back to Elf. And
Too far away.
too far away.
I need to get closer.
Why is it? It says that I don't have to be closer. What the heck? Why isn't it turning red? Huh? Well, that's weird. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, bash does work. I might have to fight this one and an elf. Yeah. Low mana, so this is kind of it. Oh, I don't like this. Yep. I'm gonna get gone. And I'm sure they're chasing me. Yep. I gotta stay out of range of their spells. Yeah. Yeah, that one's tough. Their DPM is higher than mine. This is where I wish I had that other wrath. Well, that kind of sucks. I don't know if I can get in there. Not against a 16 spellcaster. I really don't know if it's possible. She just does better damage than I do. And I can't outlast her mana. Well, that kind of sucks. I mean, I probably could. I gotta figure out how. Yeah, I suppose I could just run up to her and start hitting her. You know, Bash would stop one of her spells, but it takes a minute for the cooldown, and then I'm kind of shut up luck. Man, I don't know. Yeah, she just does better damage than I do. And there's probably going to be more of them, too. All I have to... God, man. I just don't know where this thing works. Draw a sample of water from the waterfall at the mouth of the Cliff Springs Fall Cave. The waterfall. You mean like right there? Or maybe up here where the water's pouring in? Let me pull this guy out. God, it's weird. Wrath gets resisted a lot. I'll pull this down because I have a feeling there's going to be a respawn here in a second or two. And he's going to run anyway, so I might as well pull him down a little bit further. Bash. Fuck you. Damn it. Okay, Bash is back up. Yeah, she's gonna pull if I go up there. And there's another one right in there. I'd like to be able to try this. I'm gonna put this over here so we can see what's going on. Yes. Pays to be sneaky. Oh, look at him. Oh, man. Here they come. No. No. And no. And a Moonstalker. Wow. All right. Those weren't respawns. Those were part of the quest. They gotta be. Because the respawns didn't happen that fast. Oh, they're the right level for the respawns. Oh, toxicologist. That is cool. That's a monster I've never seen before because it's a druid quest and I've never done this before. Toxicologist. Oh well, now we know who's fucking around with the river. It's the Naga. Okay. Live and learn. Oops. Dude with horns. Alright. Fascinating. I didn't realize the Naga would be doing something like that, but I guess so. Get a bash in, or a wall. Right. And we have 3 of those so far. And 10 of those so far. And then we still have to do the red crystal checking. And I'm definitely not doing the moon, the scabrous, this thing, the cave mushrooms. Not until I know I can get in there and kill those sirens a little bit easier. But I can start farming back here. And it'd be nice if I can find another one close by so I can keep my rage up. There's one right there. And 14. I'm gonna go for it. Make sure my flanks are clear. And another one in front of me. Make sure I get my side to... Oh, Moonstalker. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Moonstalker. I still have a little bit of rage left. 15. This could be a bad idea. Put that on there. Slow down his damage a bit. And I'm going to start just bashing out. And I'm going to do this one. Yeah, look at that pushback. Bang. And back in and keep attacking. Because this one's nice because it's got that 14 per 3 seconds. So it's still popping out. Keep my eye on that guy. Alright. And get a quick heal. I am going to put F12 into effect. Oh, there's another one. Yeah. Now, see, they are crossing. No, they're not crossing paths. Maybe they are. Yep, they are. Um,
I need to get closer.
yeah, it's not bad. I'm starting to figure out kind of the system. You just got to be really careful about ads. You can just take on one thing at a time, and that's just really it. But if you do, it's not bad. It's not ideal. I mean, it's not like being a hunter with a pet. The speed is going to be slower throughout the entire run. It's just inevitable. Although, when you get cat form, that will really help. Maybe. Because, you're going to take a lot more damage. No, cat form, I don't know if it's going to be any good for Ironman. We'll see when we get there. Let's see what level. These guys are 17. They do drop wool, though. But I'm not going for them. They tend to be kind of tightly packed back there. And I still have a little ways to go with the linen. But yeah, they're all 16. 17, yeah. We'll have to wait on those. But they're a great place to farm. Thorns is getting short. So I'm going to come out, lose my rage, but get my thorns back up, and I might as well do the mark as well. Just because it's there. Huh. Two more. I like to be... I'll go for this one. Is he stuck in the tree? Yeah, he's stuck in the tree. So I'll probably just get an error code if I attack him. Start off an elf.
Too far away.
Yeah, definitely that's going to be an evade bear.
Target.
And one more. And there's one down there. Yeah. And pop a medium heal. And then I saw another moonstalker up there. I'll go get him. I might just go down here a little ways and see if I can see more of the moonstalkers. All right, that one's out of the way. Boy, that one has been worrying me for a long time. I think I'm going to get this guy's quest. Just so I can see what color it is. I'm sure it's orange or red.
I am listening. How may I help?
Yeah, 4. Only 10 silver, too. But they do drop wool.
Farewell.
And what color is that one? Yeah, orange. And deep in the oranges. So it's probably a near red orange. Rust. No, that's orange brown. Okay. Pop thorns on that just because I can. And I'm thinking about it. 3 minutes left of the rabies. Is a moonstalker available? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go any further north because I think the monsters start getting pretty nasty up there. Yeah, I don't think Wrath is worth it. One more fang. Most certainly going to hang out here and find that one. I ain't running all the way back without it. There's one right there. Check my surroundings. And
I'm out of range.
all right. See if this guy drops the last one. Come on. Nope. And Moonstalker. None down there. I'm going to stay out here until I find it. Oh, there's one. Where did I see him? Oh, there he is. Okay. I got to draw him out without getting any of these bears. So I'm going to... There he is. Check my surroundings real fast. See if I can keep him from running. He doesn't run. There we are. And another small furry paw. Yay. Okay. All right. Getting stuff done. Got that one. I'm interested in what happens there. Buzzbox. Where was the buzzbox? Oh, that's the one that's right beyond the river. Correct? Yeah, I think so. You know, I'm just gonna go in and fight this guy. I got a level on him now. I got tools. Wonder what this guy's attack power is. How much I'm dropping it by. You know, it might be pretty substantial. Oh shoot, I got another 10 minutes. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna be spending 10 minutes getting all this stuff done anyway. Once again, I'm kind of running out of quests. I'll go up and do her next. For love eternal. I may have to start farming for experience points just to get another level. Because I don't like oh, come on, dude. I don't like any of these quests. Is this the one? It is. The sounds of static and incoherent gnome ramblings. So, you made it. That's excellent news. So why don't you move along? Oh, unless you want another job. Excellent's far down south, down the road. Shouldn't be hard to find, just off the side, near a fence. I think I hid it in some bushes. Yes. Buzzbox 525 takes grizzled scalps from those grizzled thistle bears. Boy, that's a mouthful. Grizzled. 4. And there's the 6-slot bag. And that will finish me off. Haven't gotten any gems out of these yet. All right. Do I have to accept that or anything? I have to accept. All right. Grizzled, I think, are tougher. It doesn't say that it is. But I think they're way down there, down by the box. We shall see. And these road critters could be just, I don't know, fight it. Done 8 minutes. Let's save that 2 minutes. Look at him just wandering along the road. I mean, I love bears. Big bear fan. But not these ones. They are majestic creatures. Big dogs, actually. But I like spending a lot of time out in the woods, so run into them here in the northern part of North America. Not so many grizzlies where I live, but lots of black bear. Six minutes. All right, where are these quests located? Oh, I gotta get up to the dot again. We haven't completed that one. So let's go do that. And we're gonna take the same strategies we did before. I'm not just gonna try and fight my way straight across. I'm gonna take the down route. Because I like having that cliff on my flank. It's the major. It's one of the reasons people don't like. Well, I think people don't like. They would prefer the barrens over like Silver Pine Forest if you're a horde. It's a safety issue. You just can't see stuff with all these trees. They get caught, you know. You get caught. It is just dangerous. And then you add these kind of caves in there, you know, where you have to go around and they're surrounded by heavy trees. So it's best to kind of stay in these low areas. But, you know, there's just no choice here. You can't, there's no other place to go as a moon elf or a night elf. You just have to deal with it. I think I'm gonna see if I can sneak through here. All right. Mooncan 13. I think it's over there. So I'm gonna get close to these cliffs and hopefully I can just stay out of range. All these guys. There's a crystal. I don't have a little mage helping me this time. I'm gonna have to fight my way through. Don't want both of them. See. Oh. Oh, good, it didn't draw. Oh, it did draw. God damn it. There's another one down there. Oh, shit. I'm staying bare for him. This is why I hate this area. I just can't take on both of them. I mean, I might be able to, but it's just not worth the chance. I'm gonna clear this stuff out. I mean, what else can I do? You know, it's just, I mean, look at these guys. It's almost like they have a program to have them attract to you. Sometimes, you know, I know they have that for like the raptors and, you know, various bird things, and of course these things are kind of birds as well, where they can call each other. You know, the screechers and stuff like that. And so it's a program that they can put into this stuff. And I sometimes wonder if they do that with like these moonkins in this kind of area. You know, if that was one of the programs that they had. Look at this. See, this guy's calling. I'm gonna kill one of them. Oh no. God damn it. No. Oh no. Oh shit. That's just way too close. Oh man. Look at that. Maybe if I come from the other side? It just gets so really thick over here. And if they're calling each other like that, you know, I just can't fight them. Yeah, these look like they're tight as well. But you saw how far that guy ran to catch up to the other one. You know, there's programming behind that. Can I get up? Where the hell am I going? Yeah, it's this one here. Can I get up here from this side? I think I can. I can. Awesome. And I'm gonna use my Hearthstone to get out of here. I don't want to go through all that stuff again. Yeah, I can't use any of that. But I'm porting out, man. I am just hearthing out. This kind of stuff is just, you know, for a hunter, warlock with a pet, you know, even a mage or fighter with, you know, so much damage and stuff like that. But this is just, no. Yeah, once again, I'm sure that there are druid players out there who are just laughing their ass off right now, you know. All right, one-handed, two-handed is worth more.
Good luck, friend.
So, phew. That was close again, man. These are really close calls.
Hello.
I just don't have any hit points.
Goddess, watch over you.
No, that's the den mother. I don't think I'll even think about going for her.
May the
Not with
stars
all of the pups. That's evil. Evil. All right, Buzzbox. We're down to the grizzled. And I think I might take a peek at those.
Ishnu Allah. Ishnu Dal Dien.
By elude. This water is disgusting. Something is polluting the water and in turn corrupting Darkshore's entire water table. Sick deer have been seen all over the area and not just by the river. While this water is most likely a primary source of the sickness spreading, there is something else at work here. This water, believe it or not, will help us formulate a cure. While I research this water, I have need of some items to formulate a cure.
Elune Adore.
For curative properties, I'll need some earth root. Oh no. Well, I can't do this quest then. Unless I found it, you know, in drops. And there are certain creatures that drop herbs. I think Moonkin are one of them. But 5 of them? Oh man.
Be careful.
I might not be able to complete this druid quest. I've run into similar problems before. I was playing a warrior once where I couldn't take any. I was just playing without any quests at all. And because of that, I couldn't get all my aspects or formations, whatever that warriors have. I'm not going to abandon it. I don't know how to do that. So I might be handicapped for the rest of this run because of it. And I'm hoping that the cat doesn't have something similar where I have to have a profession or have to use somebody else to get it. Because then I just simply cannot use that stance. Oh, man. You know, though, sometimes earthroot and other herbs are sold by herbalists, suppliers. And that's worth looking into. I am going to run back to Darnassus and check out the herbal supplier there.
How may I help?
Because there might be one
Careful.
somewhere in the game that sells earthroot. And I don't think that they would sell enough. I don't think they will sell 5. They might sell 1 or 2. But then they, they respawn those sales. And earthroot is, I think, 3rd in the herb listings. So it's a weaker one. It's a fairly common in many areas. So I'm going to keep this quest and see if I can collect 5 earthroot from vendors. Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to complete this quest, and it's a druid quest, and I want to complete it. Wow. And I wonder if there's an herbalist or alchemy supplier back in the starting area as well. I've never really looked. Back in Dolinar. But I'm going to look. I don't think there is an an alchemy or herbalist supplier back then. There's just the starter for the profession itself. But I am going to look. I mean, it's worth taking a look because I want to complete that quest. Where am I going here? Craftsman's Terrace. And generally, I mean, I've already thrown a couple of herbs away from this tune, but generally when I'm playing Ironman, I always try and keep stuff like that. Because generally you have a lot of room in your bank. And there's just these random quests that take stuff. Alchemy. Oh, that's down here. Alchemy supplier.
Feel free to browse.
Nothing here. Let me try the herbalist supplier. generally under the herbalist. First aid, cooking, alchemy, art. Is it up above? No. Oh, is it up above here? No, that's the Argent Dawn. Enchanting, general trade, enchanting, leatherworking, tailoring, general trade. Shopkeeper, guildmaster, leatherworking, tailoring. Well, heck. And enchanting. There's got to be an herbalist out here. Maybe it's over in the Cenarian area. You need more guards here to ask. Can you ask a wisp? Herbalism, tailoring, first aid, cooking. Where the hell? There's got to be an herbalist here. Freaking out. They're elves. Protector. There's no guards to ask down here. Poison. Stable master. Can't ask these trees. What the hell, man? Reagent. No, he's not above. Oh, wait, maybe he is above. Maybe he's my guy. Isn't that the herbalist trainer? Oh, no, he's just a druid trader. Well, hell. There's got to be one here. I'm just missing it. I gotta find a guard. Cookie. Yeah, there's one. Sentinels. Profession, herbalism.
Goddess watch over you.
Oh, wow, okay. Way over there. All right. Oh, that's right. That's just that building that has, it's like a nursery in there. A plant nursery. That's right. Twelfth level rogue with 2 fireys. I only wish. They'll be 60 in no time. Meanwhile. Herbalist supplier. Yeah, he doesn't have any here, but they sometimes do carry them. This is actually something that I might Google. I might use the internet to find if any of these guys sell that, just because I want it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I want this quest. I want to find out what this poison thing is, because once I got that, once it becomes part of my repertoire, I can use it freely in Ironman. And poisons, you know, oh man, they do become a problem. That's one of the reasons why they allow first aid. You know, you can use the poisons. I'm pretty sure anyway. From first aid, you can use everything in first aid, unless you're playing you know, there are some people who don't even allow that. There are some people who don't allow quests or, you know, any of the UI. No. I'll follow the main rules, and that's about it. And then my own, I don't like add-ons or you know, anything that helps you find stuff. I think is kind of a cheap way. It's an insult to the designers. Yeah, I mean, it helps quality of life and all that, but you know what it is. Oh, she has a quest. I don't think I've ever done this one. Nova's Priestess.
Hello.
Oh. Well, okay then. Something new. I don't think I've ever seen her standing over there to the side. Go to the temple. What would a priestess want with me? Temple of the Moon, and it's green. Sister Akeen wants you to speak with Priestess Amura in the Temple of the Moon. A once great creature of the forest is in need of help, Night Elf. There is a difficult task that must be done. Into the Temple of the Moon. Nice. Getting caught on the furniture.
Hello.
Oh, shoot. What the hell? Did I just walk right by her? I did. And they're busy looking at the architecture. Hello. She did.
Go in peace.
Lady Sathra was once beloved of Elune, graceful and pure. The spider spun her silver threads through the moonlight, catching the evening mist. The silvery dew had strong healing powers and was kept here in the temple. But of late, Sathra has descended into madness. Her future generations are now threatened as well. She dwells along the northern borders of Teldrassil, near Wellspring Lake. Gather her silvery spinnerets and bring them back to me. Oh, it's a spider. Uh-oh. 10 silver. Your wellspring, huh? Oh, I bet you she's one of those spiders back there amongst the 11th levelers. All right, well, we're going to wait for that next time, and we're going to try and figure out how to get ourselves some earth root, because I want that. But we're not going to cheat. We're going to find it some other way, and there's got to be a vendor who sells this stuff, and it might take a while to gather it all, but we're going to do it. Lunar funguses, they're in the caves, of course. Alrighty. That's a good place to stop. And standing in the doorway of Elude. All right. See you next time.